I'm working for Carton Control 6 months. So I'm in a new business that has significant growth and we don't have standardized processes. And I'm trying to learn the business and I'm trying to gather data to actually understand where we're going. So I suppose for me personally, it enabled me to actually get off to a really good start and actually make some really quick wins, which is key when you're starting in a new role and you want to make an impression. There's some really hard tangible benefits, which I'll talk about first. And then there's some people benefits that you can't really put a value on, okay? So I suppose there's a couple of things with we got live automated production schedules, which is very simply color-coded, red, green, amber. Red, we're late, green, it's shipped, amber, it's WIP, quite simply. And by just having an automated live production system, which is actually aligned to the sales order book is very important, because there's no point in producing a load of materials if they're not what the customer wants, okay? And that's, unfortunately, when you didn't have a schedule, that's what used to happen. So our on time and full for our customers has increased by 40% since we've implemented Workflow in June. You might say, how can data make that change for you? It's what you do with the data. If you can't measure it, you can't manage it, okay? So what Workflow allowed me to be able to do is measure stuff, and it gives me very quick, reliable data that allows me to actually take action. So myself and my team used to spend 80% of our time pulling the data together, and then you have no time to analyze it or act on it, whereas now we actually spend that time acting on what the data is telling us. It allows us to be more flexible, to be more agile, and ultimately get to the customer what we want. On top of that, I would say the lead time in production has halved by 50%. And what I mean by the lead time, the takt time, the time to produce from the time we put a valve through the system to the time it hits the customer has halved. Able to do that because of the data that was provided from Workflow, shown me bottlenecks and shown me areas and how much time it was taken in these areas. So straight away then, if you put your continuous improvement hat on, you can actually do some quick Gemba walks and Kaizen teams and get activities going to reduce your inefficiencies.